good morning! I am here to test out another product with you. Hey, hey. I hope you guys get as excited. I hope you guys get as excited over these things as I do. Especially excited because A, this product was sent to me, and B, it's expensive. I was contacted by Glow Minerals, one of their representatives, and they wanted me to test out their Luxe liquid their Luxe liquid foundation, and who am I to say no to an expensive foundation in a pretty glass bottle? I'm not. As always, I told them, you know, it's gonna be an honest 100% from the heart, from my makeup loving, honest soul. And they said that's great. So cool, we're all happy, right? I'm gonna say so. Basically, it's a foundation, but let's go on and read what they have to say because I'm sure they make it sound a lot more scientific than just a foundation, especially when it is $54. Ooh. Harness the light refracting power of diamonds to bend light for a soft, ageless complexion with Glow Minerals Luxe Liquid Foundation. It just sounds expensive coming off the tongue. Applies optical physics to beauty. As light passes through the diamond powder, it's reflected and diffused for a visibly softer, more radiant complexion, and combines the advanced diamond powder technology with ultra-fine minerals and pigments in a formula that nourishes and protects skin while... Where's the rest of the description? Am I missing something? Okay. I don't know where the rest of the description is, but foundation comes in 8 different shades, which, as always, if you're gonna ask me, that is not a very good shade range. I personally always feel like a foundation range needs to have at least 15 shades to be, like, you know, a good color selection, but maybe I'm just asking too much because companies don't seem to really do that. I mean, there's a few, but not many. I personally found that it was kind of hard to figure out what shade I was gonna be. I mean, I don't even know if this is gonna be the right shade for me. I'm hoping, but it seems like the colors that they picture on their website were a lot different compared to the swatches and stuff people were posting pictures of it on Google. I got the shade Naturelle, and I'm just, like I said, fingers are crossed that this is a shade match for me. So yeah, and then it just says to use a foundation brush or your fingers. You can apply this to the face and blend it lightly down the neck. And also, don't put this in your eyes and don't let children get a hold of this. So Galileo, no foundation for you. We've made that clear. All right. I think that's about it. I'm just, you know, normal day here, but it's a day and I'm gonna test out this foundation and I'm gonna take y'all with me. So yeah, I guess I hope you're all excited because I sure know I am. My skin is on the mend. I'm really happy. I have nothing but scars left. Scars and then a couple little baby crusties and scars. So I'm happy. Compared to the last foundation review I did, my skin looks so much better. Here it is, a fancy glass frosted bottle. I don't know, I always think frosted glass bottles are really fancy looking, personally. Alright, I like this kind of a pump. Not only do I think it is cute, but I think it works like any other pump. I don't know why, just aesthetically I like this kind of a pump better than like a lotion. I don't. Okay. Okay, so that is one pump. It looks like it's a quite liquidy foundation. It might be a little dark for me. Might be. We'll see. It actually might be perfect, but it looks a little dark. So I'm gonna do one side with my fingers and then the other side with a brush just to see, you know, if it makes much of a difference. Ooh. It's really silky smooth. Oh, is this oxidizing? Oh. Oh. No. No. It just smells like foundation. It's got a slight SPF smell to it as well. It's things like this where I kind of wonder if people just like see me on the street often enough. They're like, does this girl know what foundation shade matching is? Just want to be like, no. I do know what it means to match your foundation. I just get it wrong a lot too. It also seems to have a semi-quick dry down time, so you kind of have to be quick fingers with your blending, but I feel like quite a few foundations are like that nowadays. So this side of my face is obviously with the foundation, and this side is without. What do we think? What do we think? I can't see. Allow me to put my glasses on for a second here. Maybe it didn't oxidize as much as I thought it did. Maybe it's like the, is it white and gold, is it blue and black type of thing. I can see both. Oh god. I did a really bad job of blending. Oh man. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put one more pump of this on the back of my hand. And like I said, I will go ahead and use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush on the other side of my face just to see if that makes much of a difference. Alright, so there it is on the whole of my face. I think using a brush is definitely the way to go with this foundation. I just feel like it went on a lot more evenly and smooth. I just think it looks better. It's definitely kind of like a light to medium coverage. You can see it didn't cover up all of my dark spots, but it did cover up some of them, you know, some of the not so intense ones. So that's nice, and it really does kind of have that like soft focus effect going on. It kind of makes you look radiant and glowy. So just for the sake of review and for the sake of whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and use my two concealing products that I'm currently using. Just, you know, my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer on some of these heavier dark spots, and then also my Age Rewind on my under eye circles. Just, you know, I like to see how the foundation plays with others. You know, is it good at sharing? Is it not? Do I need to call home and tell them that Luxe has been a bad boy today and didn't share with Jimmy and Tony? No, we'll see. I didn't know my products had those names, but now we know. There we have the completed foundation-esque products on my face. I think it looks great so far. So I'm just gonna zoom out really quick here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting on the rest of my makeup, do something with the I.A.R, and I will be right back here in just a couple seconds. Ready? Ding! It is currently 10:59 in the morning, which, you know, basically 11 o'clock. I know you're gonna change on me. Don't make a fool of me, clock! There we go. I gotta get going. I'm running a little late here, but I think the foundation looks really good with the rest of my makeup. Like I said, it really has that kind of dewy effect. It may only be reminding me a lot of this because of the use of the diamond technology or whatever, but my NARS light reflecting setting powder, it reminds me a lot of that, where it just gives that, it's not dewy, it's not sweaty, it's just a soft focus glow on the skin, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think it looks great. So I'm gonna go out and do all the things that I need to get done today, and I will bring y'all with me as per usual, and I will just see you whenever I check in with you next. So I will see you then. Bye! Beautiful. Hello, I am back home here. That ended up being a frustrating morning. I don't know, you guys. I guess I'm the kind of person where it's really hypocritical of me, but if I say I'm gonna meet you at 12:30 to do the thing, Not like do the nasty, but like do whatever it was that we had planned. Come on, guys. Go with me, go with me. You know, I'm gonna be there at 12:30. Now, granted, the Gemini in me kind of sort of makes me 5 to 10 minutes late to anything that I plan. I don't care how much I love or hate you. I'm probably gonna be 5 minutes late, you know, 10 at the most. But I will always tell you before this lateness happens. I will text you or, you know, email, whatever I need to do. I will let you know that, hey, this is gonna be a few more minutes. When other people are like, hey, yeah, we'll meet you at 12:30 to do the thing, and then they don't show up at 12:30 and they don't do the thing. Sorry, I was just about to go Super Saiyan. Us video people in my program, we had kind of like a show thing that we put together. So we had to move all of our equipment from school to that building where we were putting the show on. And then today we were supposed to move the equipment from the show back to school. You know, makes sense, right? Heavy equipment. I don't know if any of you know video things, but I mean, like, we're talking full, like, 40-inch TV screens, monitors, 3 of them, plus, like, a bunch of different projectors and cable hookups and just, like, the works. And only one person showed up. And this is like 1 out of 9. So, yeah, I was not happy. My stuff and the girl that showed up, our stuff got moved. I also moved a couple extra things because I was feeling generous. Everyone else can suck it! Basically, this whole story leads to me being quite sweaty earlier today because it was heavy equipment. We were having to move it in and out just by carrying it. And yeah, so that was a lot of work and I was definitely getting hot and sweaty. So this foundation definitely, it went through some things. Let's take a look. It has been multiple hours. And like I said, there was some sweat going on, but honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Don't you? It looks like it stayed in place. My nose doesn't look too shiny, and at this point of the day, it usually is really shiny, so I'd say so far, all is doing well. It's really lightweight. It really doesn't even feel like I'm wearing foundation, which is great. I'm also going to film my best and worst of beauty for February because it's March and I need to do that. And yeah, just a typical night. I'm probably not going to do much, just some video editing and drawing. It is currently just a little past 3 in the afternoon, so I will just check in with you all at the very end of the night. Hello everyone, good evening! You know, sometimes I just forget to sleep. It's no big deal. It's a big deal. It is currently 1:51 in the morning. I've just been hanging out tonight, you know, getting some work done, getting some editing done, getting some filming done, getting some schoolwork done, this, that, the other thing, all of the things. Now I'm just ready to go to bed, so I figured, well, I didn't figure, I know I am ready to take my makeup off. I've wanted to take my makeup off basically since I got home, but you don't do that when you're testing a foundation, now do you? No. So, hopefully you can see my blush and my contour and everything is still on. I think overall, you know, you guys, I think it looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I've had to blow my nose a few times here, so my nose does look a little bit dry, but any foundation would do that. Really, honestly, come on. It's definitely got kind of that realistic finish, I guess. I don't want to call it dewy, but enough oils are able to leak through. This makes it sound so gross, but you know what I mean? Like enough where you look like you have skin and not like you're made of foundation. I don't feel excessively oily. I don't feel that I look excessively oily. I think I look good. Ah, you guys, I hate this. I hate this. It's so hard for me to say that anything is worth $54. Practical things. Like, I would pay $54 for a new tire on my car, or like, Galileo needs to go to the vet. You know, I will pay for his vet appointment with that $54. Like, that's just... ugh. For me to say, like, yeah, you should go out and buy this foundation, that's ridiculous to me. However, I do think that maybe if I mean, A, if you have the money, great. Like, I think this is a fantastic foundation. It did really well. If I do have to spend extra money on a makeup product, I suppose foundation would be up there in like the things that I would spend extra money on because, you know, it's your base. It's what you're working with. That's the foundation, you know, the actual literal foundation of your makeup, you know, aside from all of your primers and whatnot, but your actual makeup, it's your base. It's what's gonna set the whole tone for everything else. If your foundation looks like crap, everything else is gonna look like crap. And a lot of people ask me, you know, what's my favorite foundation, and I always say I really, really love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation. I also really, 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 really loved the combination of the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation with my Smashbox BB cream, and you know, those are expensive. If you put the two, the CoverGirl and the Smashbox together, it's almost the price of this foundation, and then the Estee Lauder one is in the upper 30s, I believe. As with all products, this is definitely going to come down to a personal preference for you. It really is so hard, you know, when you get things as gifts, if you get products sent to you, just whatever. I understand that it's a lot easier for me to say that, you know, I really like it because I didn't have to pay for it, but I'm trying to like be of the mindset of, okay, I just spent $54 on a foundation. Do I think it lived up to the $54? Not quite. Not quite. You know, I don't look perfect, but I don't know of any other foundation that does make me look perfect, so like, I may be okay with having spent $54 on this. I hope you guys understand. You know me, I am always 100% honest with you guys, and I don't want you to think that I am being sucked into the world of sponsorship and advertisements. Like, I'm not getting paid to make this video, I'm not getting paid by them to say good things about it. Like, I merely was sent the bottle of foundation. I say merely. I'm very thankful to have been sent it. The foundation, and I believe the rest of their cosmetics, they're all like dermatologist tested, which if you're like me and you have sensitive / acne prone skin, that's great, you know, at least gives you a little bit more confidence when you're putting it on that you're not gonna break out the next day. And also, it is a UK brand, but it's free shipping to anywhere in the world. Free worldwide delivery, so at least you don't have to worry about shipping on top of it. Yeah, I guess that's enough of me going back and forth with you guys. I really do. I hope the review was helpful. I know finding a wonderful magic foundation can be hard, so if anything, I hope this was just good for you all to see how this one wore throughout the day and how this one lasted, and you can figure out whether or not it's going to be worth it to you. Like I said, I hope it was helpful. I hope you all are doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!